Good afternoon. My name is Michael Vasquez. It's March 30th, 2026. I'm presenting for my History 6 class. The topic is, what is hauntology? Why are ghosts and collective memory so connected? That's the question. Ghost Ghost stories and collective memory are very connected because of both ways are a way to tell history and to teach history. We call places haunted for no reason. Everywhere you can think of is connected to a traumatic experience where someone died or something along those lines. Like someone was killed or something horribly traumatic happened. Like, for example, a military camp where they traumatized all of the kids. Most of these stories thrive in tight knit communities because the word spreads fast. The ghost stories give a way of teaching history because everyone, and mainly kids, are more likely to remember from an exciting twist rather than just spilling facts at kids or adults or just the general population. Telling ghost stories help associate ghost stories with an emotional experience. That's to answer the question. Why are ghost stories and collective memory so connected? What is hauntology? Hauntology is a concept that Mark Fisher discussed. It is a place that is still haunted to this day that has a story related to it. Hauntology helps people remember that traumatic events that happened because they were important. Mark sees this as more of a tool. Hauntology is more of a tool of remembering rather than trying to scare people. It just helps people associate a story with a place that had a traumatic experience. Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. This asylum was built during the Civil War. The plan behind this asylum was to have lunatic patients live in a fresh air environment that they would be able to thrive in even though they were mentally insane or anything along those lines. They would live in an environment that would be controlled and in a good structure. The controlled and good structure was a good idea, but unfortunately, the tables turned. Although the starting idea of this asylum was good, but the buildings, it was good, but unfortunately, the buildings became overcrowded and they did not have enough money to upkeep the asylum. The overcrowding became so bad that the asylum was holding thousands of more patients than it was designed for. A lot of risky procedures would take place and they would end in death, which would lead to the ghost stories and the haunting of areas. How does this fit? The haunted Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum fits well with hauntology because it's a haunted old hospital. That is the type of stuff that movies are literally made out of. Many of the patients that died are apparently still there in spirit. To reference my past slide, hauntology is a concept that Mark Fisher discussed. It is a place that is still haunted to this day that has a story related to it. So, from that description, the Trans Lunatic Asylum is a perfect place, and people still believe it's haunted. Thank you so much for paying attention to this slide. Have a wonderful day.